Well, kia ora koutou, good afternoon and welcome in to the Farah Palmer Cup for the first time here at Jerry Collins Stadium in Porirua for this new season. It is the Wellington Pride up against Tasman Mako. Good afternoon and welcome in to a new year, a new competition. My name is Andrew Dewhurst alongside former Auckland, Otago and Blackfern representative Mona Lisa Codling. Good afternoon, Mona Lisa. Great to be with you and a new season. This is exciting. We're going to see a lot of new players. Mackie to the left this time and again over the advantage line. Good patience being shown here. And now with Makisi, the vice-captain, the fullback also involved again. Va'a, Makisi again. 7 or 8 metres out from the line now. Wellington setting again through the towering figure of the skipper, Patia Ferretti. To the left edge they go. Makisi for about the 4th time in this phase. Driving towards the line, held up just short. Vaka almost with the opening try, still with possession, now setting it. They don't go too wide, they go very much in close, and it is the opening try. It's going to be scored by Angelica Schwanke. And that is an impressive opening 90 seconds or so for the Wellington Pride. Initially, that was from the training ground when we saw Kira Sua-Smith pop up in midfield the first 5. So it's a good collect on the kickoff. Tasman have possession, and this is vital. How can they respond having conceded that early try? Can they inflict a little damage of their own? Wellington right up in their attacking line, though. That was a high line of defence from the Wellington Pride. Have they got numbers on this right edge now? A wonderful speed from Falaniko down the right edge. What a counteracting try that is. Counter-attacking down the right wing. And danger signs here for Tasman. Great pace from Falaniko.
Look at that. Caught at the ankles and then gas. You can't replace that sheer gas.
Just a little uneven. That's not the tabletop that you want, but they're settled enough. Going to the left is Mackie. A little play from the training ground. It's a lovely little wrap around, a chance down this left wing side, busting through, and it is a wonderful try. So both wingers have scored this time. It's Harmony Kotai who crashes over in the corner.
Oh, brilliant work. And that Wellington started from that set piece, really stable as you can scrum. But that was lovely there by Sua-Smith. Then gives the wrap around. Thought she may have given it a little bit too early, but very powerful and strong Harmony Kotai there for the Pride.
They've got numbers here, Tasman, and they might be able to capitalise. It's the hooker out wide to the winger. A chance now for Soida. The hooker again in support. Hayward, wonderful run. Is she a little isolated now? Tasman, their best attacking opportunity of the match. Just needed to perhaps go to the back line, but they double blast on the whistle here. So there is a penalty. The Wellington defensive line is pretty well organised. Coming in from the side of the ruck there. That could well have been a penalty advantage. They're driven back now, Tasman, and there is a penalty advantage being played. Towards the line, and is that on the line? It is. The try given. Aval Valentina Filimao. And that is a reward for their efforts. And they've deserved that. So they've really just dialed things up a little here, Wellington. Even a player short. Numbers here. Off to the fleet-footed Falaniko. Great offload. It's the fullback. Ooh. Oh, might be a high challenge here, and she's felt that. Penalty advantage. Now, wouldn't surprise to see another card here. Va'a is up, and they've scored, have they? Yeah, there was downward pressure. So the try is given. And that is a move that's gone all of 70 or 80 metres after they initially were under some pressure. The Tasman Marco looked to try and effect something just off the back. They go straight into the back line. Tasman women on the charge here through midfield. Jones again. Jones eventually hauled down. They stay to the right, and it's a wonderful try. Good vision from the halfback, Lucy Brown. The vice-captain drags her side back into the contest right on the stroke of half-time. Yeah, they played pretty much mistake-free rugby, knowing they had the numerical advantage, and they dominated at scrum time with Sophie Irving not there, the Wellington Pride lock, here at Jerry Collins Stadium. It is the home side, Wellington Pride, who lead by 22-12. Baker sets it nicely. Himoni again asking questions of Tasman, making them tackle. Out into midfield now. Leah. They keep the ball going towards this right wing side. It's the flanker Ryder cutting back infield. Ryder beats one. Great pass infield. And the halfback, as she held on to the ball, what a team try. Millie Mackey, that is superb from the Pride.
Look at this, going from left to right. There's Pawadisa there trying to slow the Wellington Pride down, shooting in off D. But it was that inward step there. That was beautiful there by Ryder. And she knew her player was on the outside. And that was executed very well for the Pride.
It didn't make a whole lot of difference, but they do get the ball safely out of the back of that scrum. Now space down this left wing side. An opportunity for Kotai. Scored in the first half. Has she got the pace to go all the way? On the fullback, the fend, the pace. Oh, what a try that is. Oh, that breaks your heart if you are a Tasman supporter, but you're jumping for joy if you follow the Pride. Beautiful work from Wellington.
Oh, Harmony Kotai again. That's on the scrum going backwards, but this at pace, it was beautiful for the line. That was Marquesi on to Kotai on the left, and it wasn't without Mary Kanase absolutely giving her best, getting a few face fends in the way, but that was beautiful work there by the left winger, Harmony Kotai.
Mackie to the right. We're starting to see this game open up a little bit. Fitness may be a factor now as we get into the final quarter of the match. Good hands from Wellington. Oh, a lovely little dummy. And is it the halfback in again? No, quickly shut down by Hayward. What an engine from the Tasman hooker. She's all over the park. Waldring now, one to beat, reaches out and off the bench. And with the try, Wellington Pride are just turning the screw. Oh,
that reach out, you know, because too often sometimes you've seen that and they've just absolutely knocked the ball on, but that was beautiful. The seas parted, she just drove straight through.
Mulivakau now out wide to the left. They've got numbers. They've got numbers. And they didn't take advantage. They might still, though, playing under advantage. Kotai. No space for her to move this time. The Wellington winger. Back they come. Now it is the skipper, Partia Ferretti, again playing under advantage. Straight through the middle of the ruck goes Ryder. Tasman trying to slow it down. They can't do so. And they are now running riot, the Wellington Pride. What have they got here? They haven't tried too much off the back of the scrum. Tends to be straight out into the back line. And again it is. Through the hands, but a little bit stagnant. And the intercept is taken. Oh, that was just begging to be taken. And she didn't need a second invitation. And it is a hat-trick for Harmony Kotai. And that was just a little bit slow motion from Tasman.
I was sitting here going, no. They went the option to the right, and it was just too loopy, and then, oh, look at her. Dare I say it, Johnny on the spot. She's tall, arms outreached, and look at her absolutely fly.
I think they're struggling for oxygen at the moment. Many of these Tasman players. Have they got a backline set this time? They cannot make any headway. The Wellington defence is just smothering, and they resort to the kick. And that should be enough here for Va'a just to put this out over the sideline. And that is the finishing touch to what was a very impressive second half performance from the Wellington Pride. Tasman very much in the contest at half time, down just 22-12. But eventually Wellington has run away with this one. 9 tries to 2 in a dominant first up performance in the Farah Palmer Cup. Wellington Pride, comfortable winners here at Jerry Collins Stadium, winning it by 51-12.